Yum. I love sriracha sauce. Can't you tell? Like, it is so good. Mmm. And my pumpkin spice latte. Yum, yum, yum. Mmm. Okay. So, I did get those from Grocery Outlet for 99 cents. They're super good, by the way. These sriracha almond thins, they're so good. Just throwing it out there. Okay. So, today is, if you haven't guessed it, Halloween. And I am a bottle of sriracha sauce. If you haven't already guessed, I love sriracha. I throw it on anything and everything and buy it whenever I see awesome things with it flavored. Okay, so today I'm going to show you some items that I got for either a discounted price with coupons through socialnature.com, which I'll link below. They are a website that offers freebies. It's usually, as the name implies, things that are all natural or organic or are paleo, sugar-free, grain-free, soy-free, dairy-free, da 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 da. So just like things that you probably find at maybe a Whole Foods or a natural grocer. Are you fucking kidding me with this fucking battery? God damn. Okay, let me see if I can. I'll get in. Okay, so gotta have these as a snack earlier. But alright, I'm gonna show you some deals that I got on some groceries with Social Nature. Which Social Nature is a site where you can get all kinds of free natural products to try out in exchange for a review, and I will link that down below. As I said already, yeah, you can get all kinds of natural products to try out, so I'll show you some of those as well as some goodies that I got to try out. Okay, so I'll go ahead and start off with in addition to trying free products, Social Nature will give you additional coupons for like buy one get one free or $1 off or other discounts to use after you've tried the product. So I had a bunch that are expiring at the end of this year, so I'm trying to use them up. The problem is some of them you can't combine, and if you have like a list of $1 off, sometimes they won't let you combine in one transaction. So I try and split them up, you know, without being a pain of a customer. I try to do that in the self-checkout, you know, so I'm not like holding people up. But anyway, some of the coupons that I got here were the Ocean's Halo, and I got these organic ramen noodles. These were buy one get one free, and these guys I think were normally Halo. They were $2.97. So one was free. So it's $3 for the two of them. And they have broths that go with them. So it is a little bit pricey for just noodles. But for two of them, buy one get one free, it's not bad. But it is made with organic wheat, so it is what it is. But it looks pretty good, and it's a good size too. So I think you could probably make a few servings out of these. So that's actually not too bad. Okay. The next one was for a free sauce, dressing, and marinade that I had gotten from Social Nature. Also Ocean Halo. I also got this is soy free by Ocean's Halo, and this is the tangy Thai. I thought this looked good. They had several different choices, and this one actually wasn't listed on the coupon. They listed like onion, like I don't know, like Maui onion, ranch, and like some other ones, but I found this tangy Thai, and I guess you can use this as like a stir-fry sauce or salad dressing. So it's pretty versatile. Yeah, dressing and marinade. So I got this one for free, which was nice. And then at Walmart, they have like a clearance section, so I picked out a couple of things. This was a 75-cent Annie's. These are, I believe these are like all natural, like organic pastas without like a shit ton of preservatives. So, you know, the ingredient list, if you can see here, isn't like crazy long, and it's right here. Yeah, so it's not super long. So shells and white cheddar, so 75 cents. And as you can tell here, it's written the box is crushed, so they probably just marked it down. So we got those. I also got some diced tomatoes. These weren't like, I feel like they were about spot on. They were $1 each. I think they could be like $1.25 or something normally. These are the diced tomatoes with oregano and Italian seasonings. So it wasn't too bad. Okay, so these were in the clearance section in the back. And I got these veggie bowls, roasted red pepper, $1 each. And I like these. They're not very big, but like, let's say if I have one of those burritos, I like to eat this with it because these are only 200 calories. So in those burritos, and I'll show them to you in a minute. The Alpha's burritos, the plant-based burritos, I like to eat these with these because it is filling, and those burritos are about 300 calories, so you have a pretty filling meal for 500 calories. Because this alone is definitely not going to fill me up. I don't know about you, but this would definitely not fill me up. So I just pair it up with something small, and then you got kind of like a nice lunch. That's usually what I do with these. So it was only $1, so I got these. These are the roasted red pepper, and they're really tasty, so I got those. And then I got some food colorings, food gel colorings, and I think these were only like $3 each, I think, or something like that. They're pretty inexpensive. I also got some pastel colors that I use for my husband's birthday cake, and these guys were I think yeah, so $3.58. Okay, so those are $3.58. And then I also got these Lenny and Larry's cookies, which I believe were these guys. These are pretty good. I think they're pretty inexpensive, like $1 or something, I want to say. And before I forget, I also got this shirt at Walmart. Actually, this is a men's small, and it fits pretty well. So it's perfect. Men's tee. I mean, for a men's small, I'm like a woman who usually wears a medium. This is pretty small for a men's small. So this will work if you're a woman. It's not like super big or anything. This was $7.88. My husband has like a version of this too because he wore this costume at one point. I just thought it was cute. So I'm like, hey, so it's like $7 something, and I just got this hat, and hey, easy Halloween costume. So I got this for $7.88, and then I got some cranberries for $2 because we're getting kind of towards the holidays. And then I also redeemed another coupon, and this is for the Nourish Organic Face Lotion from Social Nature. This was originally $16, it's almost $17. And I think it was for like, you had a choice between the face lotion, a face serum, and an eye serum. This was the only product that Walmart had that would work for that particular coupon. So I picked this one up. I think otherwise I would have had to have gone to Target, which I don't really go there very often. So I'm like, I don't really want to make the extra trip just to see like what they had. So I ended up getting this. It's very nice. It smells nice. This is argan and rose water. It's supposed to be like organic facial moisturizer. It's normal to dry skin. I'm usually combo skin. But I just kind of felt, it smells nice and it's very moisturizing, but I kind of felt like, it left like kind of a layer of like kind of residue like on my face. Like it just didn't feel super lightweight. It just felt like there was something caking my face. That's the only complaint I have about it, but I did get to try it. I did get it free, but if I paid $17 for this, I probably would be a little bit less than enthused, just to be quite honest with you. But anyway, I'll just go ahead and open it and just show you guys real quick. This is what it looks like. So it's not like terribly big. It's only like a 1.7 ouncer. But it does smell good, and like I say, if you have more on the like drier skin side, it might work a little bit better, but I just kind of felt like it just kind of felt sticky after like I put it on. I don't know. Alright, so the next thing I got here, and I happened to be perusing the clearance section, is this swimsuit. It was $1, guys. $1. Can you believe that it was $1? This swimsuit was $1. What's the original price? I don't know what the original price on this was, but it's probably like 16, and they just kind of had like pieces of swimsuits, but this is a one piece, and it's, I couldn't resist, guys. It's $1. It's almost free. So I got that swimsuit. Okay, so that is it for my, I think, that Walmart haul. I'll do the second Walmart haul just to kind of keep them together. Let's see. Okay, so we had those. So we have some more Walmart stuff. Okay. Actually, no, I'll go ahead and move on to the Safeway stuff, and then I'll come back to Walmart because I do have some other products. The first one here is I had a BOGO coupon for this, for some Halo, and I'm not sure if it was specifically soy sauce, but they had different sauces that qualified for their BOGO. This is the no soy, soy-free sauce, and again, Ocean's Halo. And Safeway was, I think, clearancing it out for reducing it for quick sales, so it was like $2 each. And for some reason, all the coupons I had weren't working at Safeway. The Alpha's burritos and then the Ocean's Halos coupons were just not working. I kept getting errors, but they were nice enough to give it to me. So it was kind of nice. It was probably because, I don't know, at first I thought it was maybe because it was already on sale, but it was kind of happening for a lot of the coupons that I worked with. So this is the no soy sauce. I have Ocean's Halo, like a no fish sauce, like an alternative. Because for me, sometimes fish sauce, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the anchovies because it's made with anchovies, but sometimes it tends to upset my stomach. So I use that, and so this is kind of a nice alternative. And I don't even think this has any gluten in it because that's, you know, for a lot of people, they have to get no gluten soy sauce. This is made with water, sea salt, organic molasses, apple cider vinegar, lime juice, natural flavor, organic kelp, mushrooms, fruit, and vegetable juice. And that's it. So it's super natural. So yeah, gluten-free ingredients. It even says it on there. So might be a good option for those of y'all who either have celiac or gluten sensitivity. Recommend that. All right, so the broth I was mentioning in my Walmart haul, I was using some coupons for, yet again, another BOGO. And some stores carry some Ocean's Halo products and some carry others. But I was trying to get rid of most of my coupons. So I ended up getting a pho broth and a ramen broth. So I got these two BOGOs from Safeway. And I don't recall how much they were. Here's the second no soy-free sauce. But these were BOGO. I think they weren't any more than maybe $3-4. So I'm looking forward to trying that with ramen and pho. We're getting into that time of year. Okay. So that's those things. Sorry, Kai. Okay, so the next thing, I'm gonna go back to Walmart again. I actually saw another video from Must Love Ice Cream. I'll link their channel up here somewhere. I saw them try the Funfetti cereal, and this looks super yummy. This isn't I don't usually buy this type of cereal very often just because I'm just trying to like watch what I eat and try to eat natural products and whatever. But this looked super yummy. And I think they were like, this is a family size, and I got two for like $8. So it's a pretty decent deal. It was like $3 something each. So I decided to pick up two, and I think only certain Walmarts had it online. So I had pre-ordered for another Walmart near me, and I ordered two, and we went to just pick them up. So I'm excited to try this out. It's just like also like a fun midnight snack. That's usually kind of like when I have this type of cereal, because in the mornings I usually try and have like a smoothie or oatmeal, like something that's really gonna like fill me up. Because if I just ate this alone, I would be no doubt about it, I would be hungry 2 hours later. Or if I do eat this in the morning, I just have maybe a small cup and then like pair it with like some oatmeal or smoothie or something like that. Just, you know, a small portion, because these are sugary cereals and they don't have any protein or any satiating content in them, just from my personal experience. So I just think this looks really good, and I'm excited to try it. The ingredient list, the ingredients list actually doesn't look too terrible. Usually they have like a ton of like fillers This is just corn flour, sugar, cornmeal, corn syrup, some artificial coloring to be expected, and this is 16 grams of sugar, so it is higher than I'd like, but again, this is something that maybe I'd have like a snack, like eat as a snack, or just kind of like, you know, when I'm craving something sweet, or just kind of want a midnight snack. So I got 2 of these, and I'm super excited to try them. So I just wanted to show you guys those. So if you want to try them out, Walmart, can't go wrong with Walmart. Okay, so there we go. All right, so moving back to Safeway, so Safeway is Just For You app. I'll link that down below too. Safeway, if you live in an area with a Safeway, Safeway is like a primarily West Coast, maybe sometimes Midwest, that kind of area. You might see one. I've seen them in like Arizona and whatever. But yeah, so mostly West Coast. You might find it kind of in the Midwest, maybe. But they have occasional freebies on their apps, like every other week or so. There's like, and depending on your app, because my husband and I have gotten completely different freebies. Like he had 2 different freebies and I did. I had like a peanut butter, he had some potatoes and some eggs or something like that. But they have really good deals on their Just For You app, and it's just right down the street from my house. So whenever I'm just needing something, I'll pop up the app and see if they have any deals. Okay, and so I happened to open the app last night and I noticed I had a free O Organics creamy peanut butter on my app. So I got this peanut butter entirely free. This is the O Organics, as I just mentioned, creamy organic peanut butter spread with honey. So it looks super yummy. And a lot of peanut butters, the natural peanut butters, like Adams, and there's another one I'm thinking of, Annie's or something like that, where it's like it's all oil here, like it's separated, and like what happens is that once you stir, like as you get towards the bottom of the bottle, it gets all hard and kind of gets kind of hard to like scoop out, you know. But these peanut butters are actually pretty soft for organic peanut butter, and they're super easy to spread. They're nice and creamy. It has a nice texture and like has that kind of skippy consistency without all of the additives in it. So this is just dry roasted organic peanuts, organic sugar, organic palm oil, organic honey, and sea salt. So it's a good alternative to Skippy if you don't like those ones where you have to stir, but you kind of want that Skippy consistency. And again, I got this free, so check out the app. Sometimes they have like $5 off $10 purchases, for like $5 off 40, which is kind of nice. So my husband, he had a free sack of potatoes, and he's like, I don't know if we're gonna use the potatoes fast enough. And I'm like, dude, it's free. Like, don't turn down free. It's like my parents always told me, you don't turn down free, right? So we picked them up. We'll maybe just make some fries. Well, we'll figure it out. Baked potatoes. I'm like, dude, we'll figure it out, man. But ain't gonna turn down a free bag of, how many pounds is this? I don't even know how many pounds this is. 10 pounds of potatoes here. Okay. All right, so we got 10 pounds of these potatoes. And then he also had these like country style egg bites, which these are kind of nice because you can just pop them in the microwave, and they're like little frittatas. This is country style sausage. You can like probably stick them in an English muffin and kind of get them that way. That sounds kind of good too. And I think I got something like this before. I got something like this in my Imperfect Foods box, which is another company that delivers like organic, natural produce. And I'll link that down below too, so you guys can check them out. You've probably seen my other videos about them. But again, free egg bites, always nice. And they also have throughout the store, if you pay close attention, they'll have 50% off of items. Like if you go in their deli, sometimes they'll have 50% off prepared foods, soups, sandwiches, sometimes cheese, like the deli cheese, mozzarella. And then like throughout the store too, like in the frozen section, like they'll have some area of like 50% off frozen foods. And then in like the meat sections, they'll have a manager's special where they mark down meats anywhere from like I think 25 to 30 to like 50% off usually. and you can save money on meats that way. So when people ask me like how you can save money, that's usually kind of what I do. I always, whenever I'm buying meat and it's from Safeway, I usually buy it from like Grocery Outlet. Yeah, usually Grocery Outlet, because they are a lot less expensive usually. I don't buy a lot of meat, but when I do, I try to get it from there. But when I actually bought some salmon too, and with my club card, it was $9 plus a 30% off, because I needed some salmon for a recipe, and they had like one of those 30% off manager specials, so it ended up being like $6 something versus the original price of like $11. So that's my advice, like pro tip, if you live near a Safeway, look for those manager special sections in the meat section. Look for the 50% off labels. Usually they're mixed in with everything else, like in the deli. Not so much in the produce section, but mostly in the deli. They'll kind of like have an area, and in the frozen section too, they'll have a sticker on them. It's usually the items are mixed in with everything else. They do have an area in back that does have non-perishables together that are 50% off, but a lot of times they're just kind of mixed in. So I try to watch for those, and of course the free items on the Just For You app. You know, free is free. So look for that. So I also got some Alpha's burritos that I had a $1 off each coupon, which are a plant-based, and they're in the freezer, but they are plant-based burritos, kind of like Amy's, you know, those types of things, but they have the like plant-based meat crumbles in them, and I think one was some sort of a fiesta chicken, and another one was like a steakless crumble, and they're super nice. They were the burritos I was just telling you about. Maybe I'll just show you one just because. All right, so these are the burritos I was talking about. I've probably shown them to you in other videos where I've gotten the free burritos. These I got $1 off because, as I mentioned, Social Nature includes additional coupons for later. And again, the coupons were not working, but the Safeway staff, they're really awesome, and they just manually took them off. And usually you're not supposed to combine them, but they're just like, yeah, whatever, it's only $1. So I got 4 of these, 2 of each. But I'll show you 2. This is what they look like, and they are steakless rancheros. And like here, 290 calories. So I'll pair them with like these quinoa bowls, you know, for something a little bit more satisfying, because these are pretty small. But like as I said, I pair it with one of these, and it's only 500 calories. So it's like filling, but you know, volume-wise, but not like, you know, crazy on the calories. So I got these, and they're usually like $3.49, which is a little bit pricey, but I got it for $2.50, which wasn't too bad, because they are small, but for the plant-based option, I think it's a good deal, and they taste really good. And then this is something that I actually got, I believe, I think I got this at Safeway. This was a Tapatio ramen. And I think this was in the Asian section. I'm like, I just couldn't resist. It looked good, so I picked it out. I don't recall how much that was, but it was cheap. Alright, so the last items I have for you guys is some things that I got from Walmart. I got some leggings, since it's that time of year. I only have like one, and there's like a hole in it that I have to stitch. These were only like $7 each. The no boundaries. So they're like $7, 7 something each. So I got some of these. And since it's Halloween, I couldn't leave there without some Halloween candy. So we got these Twix cookies and cream. Just kind of some candy to have throughout the year, because once the 50% off shelf comes along, usually all the good stuff is picked over. So we just got a couple things, because again, I try not to eat too much candy, but I wanted to get some candy corn, and yes, I'm one of those people that likes candy corn. This is the mini candy corn with chocolate and peanuts. I've never seen candy corn in chocolate covered peanuts, but it's the first time for everything. Got some candy there, and then I got some coconut oil and ghee for $4 in their clearance section today. So I got some of that. I'm not sure if that's that great of a deal, but you know, why not? I do have some clarified butter, which is ghee. And I also got this Oreo cookies and cream package for $1. And I've actually seen dessert recipes like cake filling for this, and sometimes they require these like pudding packages. So I'm like, well, it's only $1. I'll just figure out some cool cooking creation with that. And then lastly, got some cereals on sale. I told my husband, like, dude, this has way too much sugar. 21 grams for Golden Crisp cereal. But he got one because just to, you know, try it out on occasion. So we got that. It was like $2.30 or $2.20 for a family size, which is pretty inexpensive. And then we have some Fiber One, which I got for $2.81 with real honey. And, you know, Fiber One is really good for, you know, keeping things moving. But it is a really good cereal, and it's only 10 grams of sugar. I try to aim for under 13, and Fiber One is pretty good for that. So I'm going to try this out. And then, lo and behold, I got another swimsuit. These are two different shopping trips. Another swimsuit for $1, guys. $1. I don't know where, like, they just keep coming out. So I got another swimsuit for $1 in their clearance section. I just had to check. Actually looks pretty big for a large. And this is like juniors. This is, again, no boundaries. So another swimsuit for $1. So if you want a swimsuit for $1, go check the clearance section, guys. Go check the clearance section. All right, so that was it for my like mini like freebies just for you Social Nature coupon haul. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing all of the items that I got for cheap and just like my tips on how to save money while grocery shopping. Like we've survived on $200 to $300 for 2 people per month. It's like super doable to live like on the cheap when it comes to groceries. I definitely don't spend that now. It's probably closer to $500 just because I'm a foodie and you've seen my videos. So it's kind of more around there now. But if you are on a very tight budget, it can be done. Maybe I'll do that in another video. Let me know below if you'd like to maybe have me do a video on that, like how I save money while shopping. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give me a like and a thumbs up if you enjoyed my content, and hit that bell to get notified to see more of my videos. And please do subscribe if you haven't already. I would super appreciate it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!